Oh my stars. Oh. Oh my. Oh my stars.
What's up, everybody? You are now tuned into Influenced Opinions. And tonight I got a very special guest, the lady of the hour. I mean, when they hear this name, they're gonna be laughing for real. They're gonna be like, "Whoa, this is crazy." Miss Fat Cat. Miss Fat Cat, what's going on with you? How you doing tonight?
I'm good. Yourself?
I can't complain. I'm just happy that you came out to come see me and to come do this interview, you know, because like I told you, this is something really big, and like for the guests to understand, this show is going to be dealing with the raw, uncut lifestyle of an exotic dancer. The things that y'all have to do, the things that y'all have to go through to give off these fantasies to these men, to make them feel comfortable. Also, we're going to touch on, because you're in the PG County area, we're going to touch on how PG County came up with rules and regulations that kind of stopped a lot of people from making their money, you know, in this industry. And then we're going to sum it up with having some fun, where I know you would be able to have some real fun. And I know a lot of the guys that are tuning in, they'll be able to laugh at it. But we're going to have strip club etiquette. You know, we will be able to talk about that, the do's and the don'ts, what to do and what not to do when you're in a strip club environment.
Right.
But anyways, like I said, I just want to just tell you thank you for coming to see me. I know it was kind of a last minute thing, because the way how you try and do things, especially like how you told me when you're in the environment, when you're at work, you know, you want to give off this perception, you want to give off this vibe to a lot of the guys that are there. You want to bring that genuine fantasy to them. But a lot of times, some of the guys love the natural look as well. But my thing is that I really can respect that you came in here just genuinely natural, because the fans will be able to see that, you know what, right, she's down to earth, she's a real down chick, you know what I mean? But, you know, to start this off, you know, I just want to know, what are some of the things that you as a dancer, you know, what do y'all have to go through to kind of, you know, what is the real, the uncut, the raw truth of behind the scenes as an exotic dancer, you know?
I mean, all I can say, like, from my experience and my friends' experience, like, each dancer have a different story, you know what I'm saying? A different reason, a different fight, a different struggle, you know? A different everything. So everybody's reason in the club can be totally different. You know, somebody could be trying to go to school, somebody could be trying to move, somebody could be trying to support their family. It could be all three. And from the guys looking from the outside in, they're just thinking like, oh, they just see shaking their ass, like, you know what I'm saying, for $1. Like, and some people don't even give us that respect, you know? Don't even give us respect. No type of respect.
Right. Yeah, I mean, yeah, in that type of situation, I mean, this is something that's your livelihood. So, you know, of course you're not going to play around with your money. Any other person out here in the street, 9 to 5 or whatever, they want their money. They want what's due to them.
Right.
You know, it's funny that you say that, because when I used to go to the strip clubs, you probably wouldn't appreciate how I used to interact with the female exotic dancers. But I try to kind of like play this cool role. And a lot of times it seemed like as times went on, the game within the strip club environment evolved, you know, it elevated. When I used to frequent the strip clubs, there was certain things that I did that now it seemed like I would never be able to get away with it. Like, I'm pretty sure, like, one of the things is that I would find the baddest, most elegant female, and I would tip her a certain amount of money, whatever, and I wouldn't tip any more, and so basically, what would end up coming from that is that young lady would end up coming to me and wanting to speak to me and wanting to, interact with me. And so I'm pretty sure in that sense, I'm pretty sure that you wouldn't be down with that. You know what I mean?
Right.
If I'm just giving you a 5 or a 10 and expecting you to be talking to me for the rest of the night, you know what I mean? Because that's taken away from your time.
Exactly.
And taken away from your money.
Exactly.
Yeah. So, I mean, it's funny how the game has evolved, and it's funny how things have definitely changed.
Right.
But within the culture of exotic dancing, especially in this area, like I said, for those that don't know, you are in the PG County area, which is in DC, Maryland, Virginia area. They just came out with rules and regulations where they're stopping a lot of these clubs from functioning. And I'm pretty sure some of those clubs you will probably dancing at.
Right.
So how does that change up the lifestyle, or how does that change up your hustle, your grind?
Right. I mean, actually, every club that I was working at in the PG County area is shut down.
Wow.
The clubs that's still open, you wouldn't catch me in them clubs,
Well, I mean, hold on. What do you mean by that?
Not stadium, that's
Okay,
that's a good club.
Yeah,
I'm talking about PG County as far as.
Okay. Okay.
It's just like holes in the wall, like guys are coming to have sex and stuff. Like,
right.
I don't know if nobody hustle. That's what they do. But the time and place for everything, and that's kind of the reason why all the clubs are closing down, because stuff like that,
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so it's stuff like that, like undercovers coming in there, seeing what's going on. That's the reason why they shutting these clubs down for real.
Right. And for those that see me just look away, like my buddy was just saying, it sounds more like a brothel.
Yeah,
like
brothel.
A lot of these places are trying to run brothels,
right.
And of course we know in this underground world, I guess we can say underground world, we can say a lot of, anybody from state to state, we all know, of course, that's a legal activity.
Right, it's a legal activity.
Right.
And the owners of the club, they say, but they be with it,
Well, because they just want the money. Right?
Exactly. They want the money, So I can't say, like, I went to one time, I just feel like I can't do a VIP because, like, certain clubs, they have a certain image. Like, you going in the VIP, you going to fuck. And you got to be going in it to have sex. But it's just because that club and the name that it's got, and I know y'all seen it on the news and stuff when they had the girls and, doing what they was doing on the floor and stuff. So,
matter of fact, let me stop you there. Because I just thought about something. Because I know where you're coming from. And, me and you've had talks. But, that'll be good because you just brought up the news cast. I want the guests to know, how old are you?
27.
27. Okay, so that's good because I want everybody to be free and clear, and I want myself to be free and clear because I want everybody to understand that influenced opinions is not just bringing some underage minor on the show to talk about exotic dancing.
Right.
And it can sound funny, but on a serious note, as we know within this region, we had a lot of abductions, a lot of kidnappings, and this was something that was really big in this environment, in this community, in this area, in this region. So I know I stopped you, but I hope you didn't lose your train of thought. Okay.
For the record, I'm 27.
Okay, for the record, you're 27. But see, a lot of people might see your face and might be like, that girl looks really young.
Yeah, they like, you still got your baby teeth? No, my teeth just little.
Yeah, your teeth were just little.
Yeah,
oh,
just little.
man. But, so when they came up with these rules and regulations to kind of, not kind of. When they shut down a lot of these different clubs and stuff like that.
Mm-hmm.
How did that affect you as far as your revenue process? How did you deal with that? Because if that's cutting from your money,
right?
What do you have to do in exchange?
I mean, I have to travel far, which is more expenses, gas, like food, tippings. As from like people don't know when we go out of town, like we go to Philly, like from DC, they know that we don't live out there, so we're not going to be there every day. So they're not going to charge us what they charge their girls that come every day. They're going to charge us more,
right? Okay.
Because they know, we're only here for a weekend, or we're only here for a day, and stuff like that. So we got to go through things like that. If I'm going to Philly for the weekend, I got to pay my babysitter for the weekend. It's not like I can come home and be with my kids and then wake up the next day and do it all over like I could do at home.
Right.
Here in the county. No, I have to pay a whole babysitter.
Wow.
And I have 2 kids.
Wow. Yeah, and see, that's
no food stamps. Got to leave them with food and everything.
Yeah.
So.
Well, I'm glad you touched on that, so at least the people can understand. Now, you ain't living off food stamps. You living
right.
off of your own blood, sweat, and tears.
Right.
And so, at the end of the day, when people are taking food off of your plate for your family, you got to find other avenues to support your family.
Exactly.
So I can't do nothing but respect that. I mean, I may not condone the lifestyle, but at the same time, it's kind of like a contradiction because, since I have daughters, I wouldn't want my daughters to dance, but at the same time, I'll go see a dancer. You know what I mean? So I'm pretty sure any male that's watching this, they can relate. You know what I mean? Because we'll all do it. We'll all indulge, but, we don't want our loved ones to get involved in that, you know what I mean? And so,
it's funny that you said that because like my dad, like he'd never confront me about the situation or what I'm dancing, what I'm doing. Like he'd never confront me about it, but the moment I made his face look status, like, oh, I'm tired of dancing, like anybody got a job connection, he comments like, thank God, like he been wanting to say that like forever, just thank God, like you're tired of that, like.
Right.
But I guarantee he'd be at a strip club.
Well, I mean, but that's just part of the guy nature,
right?
You know what I mean? The guys, we just want to have our drink, our beer, whatever. That's our getaway. It's almost like going to the bar.
Right.
It's our getaway. A lot of times, especially as I've never been married, but I've always seen a lot of the married men, and I know you can touch on that. A lot of the married men, they want to get away from their spouses, and so they want to be able to go and interact with someone of the opposite sex and have this fantasy. You know what I mean?
Right.
Yeah. So anyways, I can understand as far as that how your father could have felt, because I would feel the same way. Like I said, with me having daughters, I would definitely feel the same way. But like I said, it's a contradiction because I definitely go see a woman dance. Right. But also, once again, like I told you, I haven't been to a strip club in God knows how long.
Right.
But my thing is that, okay, so you have this shutdown, these rules and regulations that came into effect. You have to go different states to earn a living, to get wages. Right. Does that kind of throw you off as far as, do you want to stay with dancing, or does that kind of make you feel like, dancing may not be it? Maybe I might want to go get a 9-to-5 job.
Right.
How do you feel?
I mean, at this point, I feel like dancing is not it in the DMV area.
Okay.
Unless you're at stadium and that's like I said earlier, there's a stepping stool for you to go. And I honestly, to be honest with you, if I didn't have 2 kids, like I would not be here, like in the DMV. I would be down south because that's where the money at. Even New York, like it's money up there too, but I would not be here.
Okay.
And like the club closing down was really kind of a wake up call. Right,
to let you know that this isn't like the safe haven.
Right, it's like
it's been going on for so long. Because I mean, it's funny because as I grew up, these same strip clubs that they've been shutting down, they've been open for years.
Exactly.
You know what I mean? And so it's just funny that now they came up with these clauses to shut these clubs down. But you touched on one of the most popular clubs within our area, which is Stadium.
Right.
Like, from what I understand, Stadium is one of the like elite top flight exotic dancer, stripper, experience, gentleman's club experience. You know, how does that work out? Is that one of the types of clubs that you would want to go to?
Like I said, I would be in that club to move forward. You know, I wouldn't like be there permanently, because me being there as a customer, like, the girls, they all bad, they all cute, they all sexy, don't get me wrong, but they stuck up.
Okay.
They stuck up, and I don't like that stuck up, you know? You can't touch them, like, everybody don't want to be touched, but, like, still, you can't touch them, you can't touch nobody, don't get naked, if they're on the stage, on the table, or whatever else it is that they got going on. But other than that, I would work at Stadium.
You would?
I would.
Okay.
To be a stepping stool, but I don't feel like as if I would be comfortable with it, like, to make that my home, because them type of girls is not the girls that I surround myself with.
Right.
You know?
Okay. Because, I mean, like we already stated, you're more the...
like, I'm
natural.
open, like, I'm natural, like, I'm ratchet, like, you know, if I could walk around the club butt naked all day, like, I would. Like, I wouldn't even have a costume on. But, of course, that's why the clubs are closing now, because you can't do that. You can't do that.
Right.
It has to be a limit to it. You know what I'm saying? And, like, at the club we was working at, Ex-Luby and Basic Crew, like, we took it for granted.
Right.
You know, like me, I can say I was one of the main ones. Like, I know for a fact I wasn't. Once I get off that stage, I'm supposed to put my top on, I'm supposed to put my bottom on. But when I'm drunk or been drinking, I don't care. Like, you know, and I'm like, this is my club, this is my home, I do what I want. And if the security and the management is not enforcing it, you know what I'm saying? You never know who's in the club.
Right. Very true.
You never know who could be undercover.
Anything.
Exactly.
Yeah.
And they could be sneaking pictures and doing all that, you know, just to, and then report back and then show it in court or whatnot.
Right.
And that's another reason why, like, clubs now, like the clubs that are still open since they you can't take your phones in there.
Okay.
The customers or the dancers.
Okay, so nobody can make no footage of
Exactly.
what's going on.
Exactly.
Nah, I mean, I definitely understand it. See, like how we stated, anyways, those clubs have been around forever.
A long time.
You know, a long time. You know, a couple of those places I had frequent. Like how we stated, yeah, I definitely know the caliber and the status of Stadium, because Stadium is one of those like gentlemen's clubs, I guess we could say, that, you know, you have everybody from anywhere,
right?
You know,
artists,
artists, basketball players, football players, anybody, they're all coming there. And so I guess that's some of the stuff that I wanted to know as well, you know, because when you look at the exotic dancer life, you have the whole, like, females are getting these rain showers poured on them with money and all of that stuff. Yeah. And, I mean, is that the truth? Is that how it really happens?
That's the type of club that Stadium is, you know? And that's another thing I want in mind, because, like, I'm a stage person, you know? I really go on stage and do what I do, and the guys make it rain rather than me sit down, how you doing? My name's Fat Cat. This and that and third. You want to dance? I really hate that. Like, I'm not the conversation type.
Right.
If anything, I don't even introduce myself. I just walk up, do a handstand. They be like, "Oh, your cat is fat." That's my name, Fat Cat. And they be like, "For real?" It's like, that's really hot. I don't introduce myself. Like, that's my introduction. I would go walk up to you, do a handstand, and every time it never feels. They be like, "Oh my gosh, your cat is so fat." I'm like, well, they don't say cat, but they say different words. I'm like, that's my name, Fat Cat, you know?
Right.
And they be like, oh, that is the perfect name, stuff like that. So, like, and then they give me some money or dancing, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
It's like that, but I'm not really a lap dance person, because I hate being told no.
You hate being told no?
Yes.
Well, so you would have never liked me then, because I used to tell women no, like, because I will always feel like, if you just danced on that guy and you danced on this guy, and let's just throw another guy in there, and then you come to me, I don't want you dancing on me.
And that's another thing about lap dance, because right before she danced on that guy, another girl danced on that guy. And everybody not with their cleanness, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
Like they should be.
Their hygiene.
Their hygiene
like
stuff. In
not
certain
only
clubs,
good.
like you have to have, like at the end, you have, even though it's everything I said, but you cannot get in that club without your hygiene.
Right.
You cannot get in that club without your wife just spray your deodorant, stuff like that.
And see, a lot of us guys, you know, I've seen them when they wipe the poles down and all that.
Mm-hmm.
And I can understand that for hygienic reasons.
Right.
But yeah, I'm pretty sure some of those places you can see
Yes.
all different types of women,
Yes.
all different types of anything in those back rooms.
Yes, when they cut the lights on and the club closed and it's just us in there, the customer's gone, you'll find all types of stuff in that club.
Well, you know what? I'm not gonna make you put those clubs on blast,
They gonna put
but
those clubs on
later
blast,
on, yeah, you're gonna have to give me that that list. You know what I mean? So
Yeah.
make sure if I do want to indulge back into that
Mm-hmm.
lifestyle, I won't frequent those places. You know what I mean?
But like how you said, you was like one of those that tell me no, or not me necessarily no, but a
Right.
female no.
Right.
It's different ways you can go about that. You know what I'm saying? Like that's if you don't like my type, okay, you don't like me. No, it's good. But it's guys that are like a walk away, or like sometimes we don't even walk up and be like, you want to dance. We just walk up and start dancing. Like if I walk up on you and start dancing, you just say, no, sweetie, I'm good.
Right.
Don't step to the side when and then I almost fall.
It's
You know what I'm saying? Because then
disrespectful.
I'm going to smack you. Then I'm going to be fired, you know?
But what? I mean, because you were almost about to fall, so that's why you
Yeah,
wanna
you
smack
just,
me.
all you got to do is say, no, I'm good.
But
Don't move away while I'm dancing up on you.
But see, you're thinking about in that mindset, like you never get told no, so you just, you know, you want that submissive male to be able to take over.
But
that.
that's not being told no. That's just not being rude. You can tell me no, like yes or no. I just
Right.
don't like being told no. Like in the streets, nobody telling me no, but in the strip club, I know every guy is not going to want to dance with me.
Right,
You know what I'm
very
saying?
true, very true.
So it comes with it, your yes and your no's. But I don't like the no's, so I don't like doing it. Like I just get on stage.
Right.
But in some clubs that it's not stage clubs. You have to do lap dancing
Very true.
to get you some money.
Okay, and I mean, are these these clubs that you're talking about? Are these in the? Well, obviously they're not in the PG County areas because, like we said, a lot of them are shut down. So these are other.
I mean,
states.
I'm talking about like from my experience,
Oh, okay,
period.
okay.
Like here or there, like where I'm dancing at now in Baltimore, like they're so aggressive.
Oh man.
So aggressive. I'm talking about the customers, the dancers, they're just like so aggressive.
Uh-huh.
And me, like my aggressiveness will end up fighting, you know what I'm saying? But I had to get used to being in that mindset with them type of dancers, you know? That'll just bogart you up.
Right.
Like you could be dancing with somebody and they just walk up on you shaking, you know, doing what they doing. Like up here in PG County, you do that trick and smack.
Right.
But
right,
that's
right.
how they do in Baltimore, so that's something I had to learn and adjust to.
Right.
You know?
Right. No,
So-
I can understand. But I mean, I'm trying to think. Did we touch on everything that any male would want to know about? I mean,
Oh yeah, and the other no
Okay.
is when they be like, you'll dance with a walk up to them dance with them, and then at the end be like, you got my $10 or whatever the lap dance cost is, and they be like, I ain't asked for this dance, but you sit here and let me dance with you this whole song.
Oh, so guys would do that?
Yes, I didn't ask for this dance. You should have said I'm good, or no, thank you. Now I gotta get security because you owe me money.
So what happens in that situation though?
I'm going to get security. If it's a slow night, I'm going to get security. If not, then. But like I said, I don't put myself in those type of predicaments. I've learned from that.
Right. And it's funny that you said that because now we can take it on to that next level. You know, now you can let your hair down. Now you can relax, and now you can tell me, you know, one of the biggest things for all the guys that's listening right now and watching. You know, give them a little bit of insight on strip club etiquette. You know, I mean, because there's a lot of, I mean, you know, as you being an exotic dancer, you know the do's and the don'ts. A lot of males that come in there to see y'all, they don't understand
Exactly.
what they should do, what they shouldn't do, what's things that you may be accustomed to or what you want done that you don't want done. So, you know.
Well, what I do want then is everybody come in and tip.
Okay, I mean, that's a given,
What I
right?
don't want people to do is come in and watch. I cannot stand the customers that come in. They'll get $500 worth of ones, just to walk around with in their hands.
And not
giving
it.
And then they be wondering why all the females is walking up to them.
Well, y'all not supposed to walk up to them just because y'all see the money, though.
I mean, if you sitting with the $500 and ones on the table, the girls are gonna come.
Yeah,
because if you don't come, another girl gonna come.
Right, very true. Okay, I can respect that.
But from a dancer point of view, like, if you smart, you're not gonna just run over it. You know what I'm saying?
You're gonna take your time.
You're gonna take your time.
Yeah, and work your way in.
Right, and that's something that you have to learn. You know what I'm saying? Like,
right.
I haven't been dancing that long.
Okay.
So I'm still, it's stuff I'm still learning.
Okay, and see, that's good that you brought that up because, see, you know, there may be somebody else in time that may want to come on here and may want to get their influenced opinion on the exotic dancer experience. So your experience might have been a shorter time, you know what I mean? Whereas though this person, they might have had a longer time, whereas though, you know, they might have seen more than what you've seen, or they might have seen a different side. Like, it seems like you've seen, like, the grimy side, the serious side, you know what I mean? And I can't do nothing but respect it because people can actually see that you're a genuine person and you coming in here giving your genuine insight on the whole subject. But I guess one of the biggest things is that it was funny because me and the guys, we were talking about it too before we decided to do this show. I always thought when you go into the strip club, you shouldn't wear sweatpants.
Right.
You should wear just regular clothes. But I always thought that, you know, the woman may look down and be like, why is this nigga wearing that? So, I mean, what is, I guess in your mind, what is your opinion on that? What is your influenced opinion on that?
Well, in my opinion, to be honest, I prefer sweatpants.
Okay.
Because the guys with the jeans and then the belt buckles be like hurting your butt. You know, it might scratch me. The zipper might be broke, sticking out might scratch my butt. You know, it's just a lot. It's just like the jeans is kind of hard and, you know, rough. Right. But then you have your cons with the sweatpants too. Because you have them nasty, freaky, pedophile, whatever it is you want to call customers that, you know, it just like, it be too much. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Just too much.
Right. So it's like,
you got your pros and cons.
There's no balance though. You know what I mean? It's like, all right, if the dude is at least clean and he got on sweatpants and he don't go crazy.
Because you never know.
Right. You know what I mean? 'Cause I did that one time. I went in there with slides on and I was about to go out of town. I was just like, fuck it, we're going to go to a strip club before we go. But like I told you, I'm like real sedity when it comes to that stuff.
Right.
I don't want you to touch me. You know what I mean? That's why I said you would hate me. You know what I mean? But we got genuine love for each other. But in that club environment, like you know, we spoke off camera earlier. Like right now, you in my world.
Right.
But if I was in your world, you would be shutting me down. Like, nah, you need to get up out of here because you ain't trying to work with us. You know what I mean?
Yeah, but to each his own. Like, it's a customer in one of the clubs I work out in Baltimore. He's a Chinese Asian man. Like, he works at the casino. Like I had to learn him. Like, he tipped real good, but he has a wife. And he'd tell you, ask you in a minute when you walk up on, you got perfume on? You got spray on? You got this on? He will not dance with you because he don't want it to rub off.
Right, when he go home.
Yeah, he will smell it from a distance. You can't lie and say, no, I don't got it on. Yes, you do. I smell it.
Right.
So you can't be mad because he telling you what it is. You know what I'm saying?
Right. No, I mean, you can't.
But my thing, if it's that serious, man, you don't need to be in a strip club.
Another question. What is it like? Is it okay for a guy to approach you in the strip club to try and see if he can get you outside?
That happens every day. 9 times out of 10, the 9 customers out of 10 customers are going to ask you or try to get you out the club. That's what a lot of people come to the club for, to take something home. And what messed me up, I would lead you on thinking you're going to take me home to get all your money. Like, I don't have guys in the parking lot waiting and everything. I got to sneak out the back door because he think I'm going home with him. But I ain't going. But
did you tell him you were going to go home?
Yeah, I told him I'm going home with all that. But
you can't do that.
I can't do that. That was something I had to learn. I don't do that now, but that's something I had to learn because it's crazy people out here then finessing. But also, it'll mess up my money because if they come the next day or the next weekend, I'm like, I ain't messing with you. You lied to me, this and that, third way. I could have really kept it 100, you know what I'm saying? Like,
right.
And they'd still respected me and still tipped me, you know, like, a lot of guys would be like, you know, do X, Y, Z and VIP. No, I don't get down like that. Oh, off of respect, still give me money, you know, and go on to the next female. So that's something, again, I had to learn.
See, and that's why I say, you can't be in the strip club selling these dudes dreams. You can't do that. I mean, it's already a dream anyways.
They telling me dreams.
Yeah. We in there you're in there to have fantasies, and I know that's how you make your money.
Right.
But you can't sell them that dream.
Right.
And make them feel that they're going to get this. And then you sneak it out the back door for your safety.
No.
You know what I'm saying? Like, come on.
It's not even necessarily for my safety because, like, every club I worked at, I can only say had good security. So it's not necessarily my safety. I don't got time to deal with that.
Right.
But like I said, like, if I got my wig on and I leave the customer on or whatever I got to do, my wig is going in my bag.
Right.
So when I walk right past them with my dreads, they won't even know. Won't even know it's me.
Because you done fed them that fantasy. They done got so blinded by this certain facade. That's why I appreciate you coming in here like this, because you just straight, raw, genuine. Would you say, yeah, I'm coming in ratchet. You know, I can't get mad at you. I mean, you're giving it to us on this side. And then, like I say, it wouldn't be a knock to you, because if somebody else was coming in here and they was a stadium dancer or whatever, their experiences may be different from yours, but at least you're telling it from your point of view of what you saw, of the trenches that you had to be through. Now, I guess, unless you got other things as far as etiquette-wise to speak on, you know, anything else you can think of off the top of your head that, you know, you would want. I mean, because this is one of those things where you, like, if you was able to be in front of everybody inside the club,
right? If
you was able to be in front of them and tell them certain things that they should do and don't do.
Exactly.
You know, well, matter of fact, let me stop before I ask you. I'm going to tell you one thing that I seen, that I know that's wrong. When a homie of mine, he was in a strip club, and he was, I guess we were tipping money, and he was like actually picking the money up.
Oh my! If I catch you doing that, I'm putting you on blast.
You gonna put him on blast?
I'm putting you on blast.
Oh man, yeah, that would.
It's a difference. Don't, like, guys be like, oh, I'm trying to pick up, hand it to you. Don't pick up. Nobody won't touch it, so you don't even touch it.
Right. Okay.
I have ways to be bending over and scooping my money all the way to the side. You know, we got tricked to do that. You know, once it hits that floor, there's no reason for you to be touching it, and they'll try to pick it up and throw it back on you.
Right. Nah, once it hit the ground, you don't want that to happen.
Exactly.
Right. Huh?
The accidental bill.
Oh yeah. So I mean, I guess, yeah. But you know, we like taping. You like, yeah. But what about those bills that ain't right? Have you ever came across that?
Of course.
And so
but it's hard to find like ones. Like I said, I'm a stage person. You know what I'm saying? So like I do a lot of stage dance. Like I never came across no counterfeit ones. Right. But I can't say like doing that.
Nigga gotta be desperate to do counterfeit ones, right?
It's be niggas that throw $50. Like rip their dollars up, make you know.
I thought you meant
and you don't
throw coins at you.
No,
50-cent coins at you. And I'm supposed to be like
they will rip the dollars up to make it look like they throwing something, but you scooping your money up, all these dollars are ripped.
Oh yeah.
Like I don't understand.
Right.
Just stay home.
Right. They gotta stay home if they're gonna do stuff like that.
But they're picking the money up off the floor. Like you better off just throwing what you got and then walking away.
Right. What do y'all call the guys that come in there? Y'all call them Tricks and Johns and all that,
customers.
Right?
That's my customer.
Right.
That's my customer.
Okay, so if the customer come in there with some counterfeit money, I know you were stating that you don't really you don't really do the whole you do a lot of the stage dancing.
Right.
Yeah, so you're not really actually physically looking at the money.
Right.
But you had certain times where you've been dancing on the stage, and then when you getting your money, the money has been counterfeit.
No, never on stage.
Okay. All right. So when you dancing,
never on stage, but lap dances, the VIP, yes. Yeah, but it's the young guys, you know, and I don't even really deal with young guys. So like I said, I haven't been in that. What's the word? I haven't been in that circumstance that many times. Maybe like twice.
Right.
Like literally twice.
Okay.
In the strip club life.
Well, I guess that's not a good thing, though. You know what I mean? And then, so when they get caught up, did you catch them?
I mean, no, it's like, you're not going to catch you with this.
Right.
Because you're too busy. You in the moment, you're going to slip into your bag. You're not going to know till the end of the night when you count your money. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Oh, this is fake. Sometimes you won't even know it until you get to the store.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
I
Like, it's just fake. And a lot of dancers, like, we don't count our money at the club. Like, it's like they say it's bad luck. Like, you wait till you get home and count your money. You know what I'm saying? But if you was to count your money in the club and catch it, depending on who the manager is or the owner, they might replace it or, you know, give you the real thing, you know.
Right.
But if you get all the way home and then come back the next day, like, this guy gave me this fake 50, like, I don't know where you came from with that fake 50, you know?
Right.
So, that's what it is with that. But I've never really been, like, maybe twice.
Uh-huh.
And it's always been after the fact. And
okay. All right. Well, no, I guess I can somewhat understand. I don't know. That never has been. I don't know. That would never be one of my things to try and do. If I'm gonna be in there and I'm gonna be interacting with a dancer, you know, I'm gonna make sure I give her some money. Now, if I don't want to tip you, I don't want to feel bad. I don't want you to make me feel bad because, like, let's say like this, you know, simply talking about the do's and the don'ts. How do you feel about? Because I've done it. I've came into strip clubs and I might want to watch a game and. You know, I don't really want to deal with you.
We have bars for that.
But I might want to occasionally turn around and look at her ass shaking.
And then when you occasionally turn around and look at the ass shaking, to give her a dollar in her drawers.
Now I got to do that to every single female that comes through?
I mean, like me, I know, like when the game's on and the guys are watching the game, I don't even bother them.
Okay, so
because they're so into the game. Now, if it's halftime or commercial, I come over there like, you know, like I said, give me a dollar in my drawers in my shirt or not like that, but I would only come over there and bother them like halftime or like a short commercial or something. Because like guys, I don't know if they don't have cable at home or they don't be home with their kids and their wives nagging. I don't understand why they just come to the strip club just to watch TV.
Oh man, I mean, but you can't get mad at that though because I mean, you got to think though, it's the fantasy. If I want to watch a game and I just want to be in an environment full of women where we go to bars anyways and we want to be around women. But now I got the extra access because I got a woman that's underdressed. You know what I mean? So it's like it's a win-win situation. Yeah. You do the math. You know, think about it.
I guess.
Yeah, I mean, you know.
But every guy don't look at it like that.
But I mean, well, it's not about the guys. It's about how the female will view us. Are y'all gonna view us like, oh, that nigga is a piece of shit? And
no, because what I can't say from experience is that, like after the game go off, they're gonna tip somebody.
Right. Okay.
You know, they're gonna tip somebody, and it's certain clubs like if you're not sipping or tipping, you gotta be dipping. That's a Baltimore thing. Shout out to B-More for that. Like that's their thing.
Shout out to B-More.
If you're not sipping and tipping, you gotta be dipping. Like, and
you gotta roll.
And that's respect. Like, what else is you standing here to do, you know?
Right.
So, like, but at this other club, the club up here, I can't say, like, the TVs, like, they had a little section with the pole. So, like, if the guy's sitting on the couch watching TV, he has no choice but to see you right here. You know? You're not about to see all this cat and just keep looking at the TV. So, you're going to eventually throw some money.
Hold on. You're not about to see all this cat and not throw some money?
Right. Just keep looking at LeBron James or whoever you're looking at on TV.
If they're looking at LeBron James, they're not looking at the cat, though.
Exactly, and that's not right.
So you want them to look at the cat?
Right.
Oh, okay.
But guys be so sports, like, in their head, like, I just don't even bother them. When the sports come on, I just don't even bother them.
Right.
I come when the game go off.
Right.
Because the clubs be slow, too, like, doing, like, playoffs and Super Bowl, stuff like that. Like, the clubs be slow.
Okay.
Until the game is over.
Right. Well, I mean, I got some of your pet peeves. I mean, is there any other things that us guys should know about that we shouldn't do or we should do? Of course, I mean, the biggest one is just make sure we tip, right?
Make sure you tip. And if you want to try to get somebody with counterfeit money, get the front desk.
Well, I mean, I'm
I'm
hoping that nobody's listening like, damn, how should I be able to counterfeit or get the over on them on counterfeiting? You know what I'm saying? I mean, if anything,
I'm not promoting it, but I'm just saying, like, if you would just get the
like,
front desk, ask them for change for 50, like,
anything,
and they give me the real ones. You know what I'm
right,
saying? Let them handle that later. They got the
oh,
money.
okay, because yeah. Y'all still got to tip out and all that, like I went back to. So don't hurt us. Hurt the club at least. Right. You know what I mean? Yeah.
And then some clubs not only do you tip, you have to pay house moms.
What? You
house moms.
House
moms, and that's like ladies that sit in the. That's like ladies that sit in the dressing room and they have like all everything you need, or they supposed to have everything you need, as far as wipes, you know what I'm saying, stuff like that. Some of them sell outfits, pasties. Different clubs is different prices.
Hold on. This is like a straight up criminal racket. You know what I mean? A house mom.
House mom.
So they'll have all your little hygienic products and everything. And I see you serious. You see, I'm laughing. Like I would never think that. Yeah. So there's somebody that's there that's just extorting your money. Like, come see me, and I got everything that you need. Clean yourself, whatever.
Exactly. And then that, like, when
that shit is crazy.
It's crazy. And then some house moms don't even do what they supposed to do. Like when I was Charlotte, CIAA. And not this year, but the year that passed.
Do you see I'm still stuck on
paid the house mom $35 just for her to just tell me to go which booth to sit at in the dressing room.
Right.
On top of the $250 that I had to pay the club to work to tip in. $250.
Right. I mean, I don't know. That's
but guys don't understand that. They think we just come to work, take everything that we make it, and go home.
Right.
No. Some girls got to get in the mood, so that's liquor we got to buy every day, me in particular.
Right.
Liquor I gotta buy every day. My ride, my tip in, my babysitter, food to feed the liquor.
Right. No, I understand what you're saying. I mean, it's all good. There ain't nothing wrong with that. But on that note, I just want to say thank you so much for coming out and sharing your experiences, sharing different things that you've seen. The whole, like, as far as within our region, as far as the setbacks that you had to go through, because they did the whole rules and regulations change where you couldn't actually dance at certain clubs because they shut all these clubs down. I respect it. I respect you giving your influenced opinion on the do's and the don'ts of the strip lane, what would you say to the young women who are like, to sum this up, what would you say to the young women who may be somewhat intrigued by the lifestyle or that don't really know about the lifestyle and may want to get involved or, have thoughts of, or might have friends, like
I'm saying it's females DM me every day, like because they see, my Instagram stuff. And like, what can I do? Like, how do I start? Where do I start? Like, I'm nervous. Like, how do you do it? You know what I'm saying? And like, I really don't know what to tell them because like I had to learn. Like my first couple of months dancing, I was fighting every week, getting suspended every week. But I had to learn I cannot let these females tick me off.
You were fighting there. You were fighting every weekend.
Every weekend, I was getting fired from all the clubs,
Wow.
for fighting. But that's because I never was in that surrounding to be like around a bunch of females with different attitudes, different signs. Some girls just came with their cycle, about to come on that cycle, just different attitudes. I had never been in that predicament in a club with 50 different attitudes, know? So like anything would tick me off and I'm just fighting.
Right. No,
so one thing I could tell anybody like coming new into the game, like just don't let the females get under your skin.
Right.
Especially being a new girl,
Well, I mean, do you really condone the lifestyle?
As far as what?
Like, as far as like, if you got a young female that's coming up and they're just attracted to the money.
Exactly.
Of course, it's fast money. Right?
Exactly, and that's sometimes what they see, the fast money.
Right. So, if they really don't know what's involved with it, would you tell them to just kind of like do the research and understand what they're getting involved in, or would you just say, "Oh yeah, just come on in," or how would you play that?
I mean, it like to each his own. It got to be a learning, that's an experience.
Right.
You can never say you know what it feel like if you never tried it.
Very true.
You know what I'm saying? So like, all I can say is just like don't get hooked to it. You know, stack your bread because like the club I was working with out here, I was getting money every day. So I was spending it every day. Like I had to spend it every day. But when they closed the club down, like okay, week number 1, all right, week number 2, okay, it's a month now, going on 2 months. Dang, like I ain't got my money stacked up because I was spending it every day. You know what I'm saying? Now I'm living day by day basically, because the money is not the same. Where I'm dancing at now. And then I'm spending more money to make money than what I was doing up here.
Right. Okay. So I guess the last final question to sum everything up. You know, we didn't went through this whole journey of this lifestyle. Would you say that you would want to continue dancing, or is this something that you are doing for the time being? And you would want to venture off and do something else? Like, would you want to do a 9-to-5 job, or is this the lifestyle that you are intrigued by and that you would want to stay in?
I mean, at first I was, but I know we can't be dancers forever. Right. I mean, we do have our dancers that are dancers forever. 40, 50-year-old dancers, you know? Right. I don't knock your hustle, nothing, but I can't be dancing forever, you know what I'm saying? So I wouldn't mind getting a 9-to-5 and then, like, dancing maybe on the weekends or something that it don't like now I feel like I have to dance.
Right. Okay.
Like even if I wanted to take a 2 to 3 day break, I couldn't.
Right.
And I don't want to feel like that. You know what I'm saying? Because now I feel like I'm working for somebody for real. Right. And if I might as well do it and get legally and be able to do, I mean, it's legal. I'm doing this legal. Stripping is legal. But I'm saying like work the 9-to-5, get a paycheck.
Right.
And still get taxes. I give me some taxes. I ain't getting no taxes off dancing. Right. Can't, you know, ain't no good insurance or none of that.
No good insurance. Y'all don't get no insurance anyways. Right?
I mean, we would have to get Medicaid if you got any type, you know what I'm saying? Because you don't have no job or no type of benefits or nothing like that.
Right. So, I mean, you know, you basically summed it up to anybody, especially any young women that are watching, you know, they can kind of see certain things that you've dealt with, certain experiences that you've been involved with. You know, is this really the lifestyle that you want to be in? Right. You know, we all have indulged, I'm just saying it from the male's perspective, we've indulged in, you know, when we started off, dealing with these fantasies, wanting to come around these women for different types of fantasies. But, you know, now you're giving the uncut truth of what it's like to be on the other side. You know, I'm looking at it from the male's perspective, but you're giving it to us raw and uncut as that person who's providing the service. Right. And so, you know, all we can say at the end of the day is you be the judge of what it is that you want to do. Exactly. You gave your opinion on how you feel about certain things, and at least you were able to express that, you know, at the end of the day, if it was feasible and if you were able to, you would definitely probably try and do a 9-to-5. Exactly. But it's just a lot of times within our society, you know, you have different roadblocks that hold you back from being able to move forward in life to do something that you may feel that could be that productive 9-to-5 job. And, you know, like I said, I can't do nothing but respect you for coming out, just sharing your influenced opinion. And at least we had a laugh. Right. You know, we had real, genuine conversation, and then we had our laughs about, you know, strip club etiquette, and then, you know, you was able to sum it up with, you know, at least if anybody is thinking about getting into this game, you know, at least do your research, do your homework, understand what you're getting into, you know, because, I mean, can you definitely say it's definitely not sweet.
It's not sweet and it's not easy. And the guys, I think they think it's sweet and it's easy. And a lot of people call me crazy because I dance to this one song, and when I dance to it, I feel it. And it's city high. What would you do? For your guys, it's a good time. But for every female in here, this is life.
Very true.
This is life. Like, we have fun with it, but it's life.
I understand. And shit, with that right there, that sums it up right there. Right there. What would you do? Anybody that doesn't know about that song, Maybe they need to download it. Maybe they need to check it out. And I
Right.
don't want to give nobody no advertisement, but maybe they need to listen to that and understand the true meaning. And like how we spoke before, any of my shows, all of my shows, I want people to understand that regardless of what topic we're touching on, I want them to know that hopefully somebody can hear what we're talking about, and maybe it can reach somebody and have them think like, hey, this, I was able to learn something new, or it was able to help somebody out with a decision that you're trying to do. So, I just take my hat off to you, and I thank you so much, babe. And
thank you for having me.
just off the strength of what you said, I think it's deep, and I think a lot of people will respect it, But on that note, I just want to tell you thank you so much, and at least we can cheers to that, right?
Yes.
Cheers. So we're going to say cheers to at least what? If they come in the strip club, pay that money. Tip that
At
money,
least
right?
help my tipping. Just pay my tipping.
I know that's right. Cheers, baby.
All right.
All right.
I'm rolling and blowing, fuck it, I'ma get some
I used to cop in the valley, they lob in the alley. I'm on my Vince Carter shit. Trapping in colleges, me and my partners was balling, you wasn't a part of it. My money be talking about money, your money be lying and arguing. My money can buy you a startup kit, since y'all niggas always wanna start some shit.